Hey guys, it's Ian here. This is something I don't normally do, but I'm gonna do a reaction video, and it's solely because I saw something today that I couldn't really quite process or fathom. So, for those of you who don't know, Rick and Morty is a TV show on Adult Swim that started in 2013, I believe, and it's a really comedy-based science fiction show. However, today, for the first time, I almost teared up at an adult comedy. And this is something really bizarre because I've never seen anything like it before. So basically, this episode is, I can't remember what it's called. Let me look it up. It's a Rickconvenient Mort. And the first scene, we see Rick and Morty running away from acid rain. And there's a villain in the mix. I think it's a rat or something. I can't remember. But here comes Planet Tina. Is that her name? Yeah, Planet Tina. We're gonna call her that. Here she comes, and she's this feminine superhero who stands for making the world a better place and unpolluting the earth, essentially. And Morty immediately falls for her, and then they end up hitting it off. And it's your typical kind of teenager sappy love story. Now, one thing that I kind of really like is that Morty is really driven and passionate about getting this woman freed. I forgot to mention. So, yes, she's her own entity, she's her own person, but the only way she can be summoned is if these four teenagers use the ring that each of them have to bring her to life. However, they are not what they appear to be, as they are much older and really greedy and focused on solely just making money off of her. To them, she is an object. Let me find a. No, I don't think I can find a picture of them, but if you watch the episode, you'll know what I'm talking about. So Morty goes through great lengths and kills all four of them. Therefore, he has all four rings, like Thanos in Avengers Infinity War. And he can bring her back to life, where she can have a normal life as a superhero, where she is not being controlled. So they keep falling for each other a lot. And towards the end here, she loses control. She thinks that these group of miners are just absolutely evil people and that they must be destroyed. So she slaughters a group of innocent people right in front of Morty, who simply is devastated. We can see here that he's clutching his heart. He's just destroyed on the inside and outside because he doesn't know what to do. On one hand, he loves her a whole lot. On the other hand, he is just terrified and devastated that she has gone through all of these lengths. And yeah, at the very end here, we see them break up. And it is not pretty. It's really heartbreaking too. And then finally, for the first time, and let me see if I can pull up the part where they break up. Yep. This tidbit right here where they're at the window and they are trying to talk it out and make it work, but it is just not happening. Morty is just really scared of her, in my opinion. I think he's really scared of her, and he's just trying to save his own skin and look out for himself. Then at the end here, we see, instead of Beth, Morty's mother, criticizing him and saying, "Oh yeah, I knew that was going to happen," she steps up and actually comforts her child, as Morty is just truly heartbroken. I'm actually using Johnny Two Celos. He did a really well-made YouTube video explaining how he perceived the episode, and I think it was outstanding. If you ever see this video, know that you've done a great job. and I hope it's okay that I'm using your video here for a reference. Yeah, I never thought that one of my favorite TV shows of all time, being comedy-based and science fiction-based, could make me kind of almost tear up. And I felt what Morty was feeling, because I've had my fair share of things not work out, and I've just been devastated and heartbroken at the same time. But yeah, Morty was really independent. He didn't really need Rick. And meanwhile, Rick and Summer are doing their thing and having a really fun time. It was a lot funnier than I would have thought, but for the episode being so dark and kind of sad, their adventure was pretty funny. If you have any similar thoughts to this, I'd love to hear them. But yeah, one thing that this guy kind of says, and I agree with it, is he wants to see more emotionally driven episodes, and I agree with that completely. It's different and it's unique, and it's what makes Rick and Morty such an outstanding and fantastic show. I believe the last time I looked on IMDb, it's a mobile app that rates movies and TV shows and video games. I believe they gave it a 9.3 out of 10, if I'm not mistaken. Rick and Morty is an outstanding and well-made TV show, and in fact, after this episode, they had a commentary with the creators and the producers, and they kind of had the same reaction. They were like, well, instead of having Morty get his heart broken by a girl, we're going to have Morty break someone's heart. We're going to have Morty break a girl's heart. And they said, yeah, by the end of it, we were just really bummed out. It was really sad to see. But yeah, it was really cool. I would love to see more interesting aspects of the show. Let me know what you guys think. Feel free to subscribe. And I am dropping the next episode of Dr. East Hospital here probably in a week or so. I have set up an Anchor account. I just need to find a mic, and then we will be good to go. I'm going to try and figure that all out. But guys, thank you so much for watching. Feel free to tune into the next video.